Breaking news. I was personally sent by Tinubu to visit Nnamdi Kanu, and on the table was an offer of 500 billion naira and a lifetime oil well. A.Otti's open confession. It is high time you people, give me my rightful position as a prophet. When A.Otti make that move, I said that they must have sent this guy to go. First of all, they have to start with him as the governor of Abia State, which is the state where Nnamdi Kanu hails from. You see the game they are playing. And I came here and told us here that movement, there is something behind it. He must have gone there to force Nnamdi Kanu to sign whatever documents or deals they want him to sign. Probably to hands off anything about Biafra agitation, not even to give a legal counsel or whatever to anybody who is agitating for Biafra. In fact, he should forever remain a citizen of the zoo. It will be included on that clause that want him to sign. But the young man said, Nehikaba. I said it that A.Otti, you are going fighting on the ground to see Nnamdi Kanu released. You couldn't do it while in DSS. Unless you waited until he is convicted or to life imprisonment. You didn't visit him in DSS in Abuja, where all of you have different mansions. But you just, bam, you took a flight from your state or from Abuja, from wherever, down to Sokoto to go to meet him. After you people escorted him down to that prison gate. Igbo leaders say, shame to all of you. All of you are nothing but fools living in fool's paradise. What an irony of the set of people we find ourselves into. Imagine almighty A.Otti that everybody is praising, thinking that he is different. If you are following me very well, I watching every video I dropped. There was a video I dropped, I said that even I myself does not trust A.Otti. That none of them all have been compromised. That the reason why you see him, he's not coming out openly like others. My brother, you see short people, fear them. Even myself, I'm short. But I'm very sure that I am taller than A.Otti. You see people with that kind of caliber, fear them. Their secret, they go to grave with it. Their secret, they go to grave with it. Resurrect, go back again with it. Reincarnate, go back again with it. Fear short people. Abaribe might be playing the devil's advocate, playing the ostrich game, including Obiagwacha. My brother, if there is any lie detector to use to test all these people who are showing loyal to Nnamdi Kanu, you will find out that 99.999% of them will fail, even including his lawyers. Including Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers. If this loyal test go to all of them, my brother, none of them is there for Nnamdi Kanu. They are only there for their own selfish interests. That is the system we found ourselves into. May the gods help us. Let me read the article. So that when you watch the video finish, at the comment section, Ituomo Okute Daily Talk, the prophet, the seer. And I'm very, very sure that when I must have gone, I will also be remembered with some of the things I say, and they happen. Because I said it earlier, that A.Otti's movement, it can never be alone. Nigerian government is marking anybody who go to visit Nnamdi Kanu to use it against them, either politically or otherwise. So A.Otti going there is somebody sending him. Why Rochas Okorocha tried to penetrate is simply because he's now at the back seat of APC. So he wants to rebuild his political career within the Southeast arena. That is exactly what made him to leave everything he's doing. After all his business he does as a criminal politician. Then he go all the way to Sokoto. Thank God Nnamdi Kanu disgrace him there. APC have given him back seat. No more my people, my people. Mba, that era, he don't go. The era, my people, my people. That era don't go. He is now an errand boy to the APC. So he want to build, or rather, he will build his political career using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, knowing fully well that Nnamdi Kanu controls almost the majority. Just like as I was saying before I was interrupted, let us read this article finish. Let us just read it finish, because there's a lot of things that follow this article, but some people will not understand. But let me just read it the way it is, so that when you are doing argument, you complete it. Because some people will listen halfway, they won't even get to this part, and they will go out there to argue with what they know or what they don't know. But please pay your utmost attention while we complete the article. Please, if you never follow us or you never subscribe to our channel, I don't know what you're still waiting for. Subscribe, follow us on all our social media handles, and my God must surely bless you. Breaking news: I was personally sent by Tinubu to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and on the table was an offer of 500 billion naira and a lifetime oil well, A.Otti revealed. He looked at me and said, "Otti, of what good is life without the Igbo people being free like normal people?" Otti added in his shocking disclosure, Abia State Governor A.Otti. Nnamdi Kanu asked him one simple question. He said, he looked at him and said, "Of what good is life without Igbo people being free like normal people?" Anybody, forget amount of money where you have. Forget the amount of money where you have. You are not a free man as an Igbo man. Ato Ezenukpo is not a free man. Any day Ato Ezenukpo do bam against APC, my brother, they will open his file. But there are some people who are more deadlier than him, that they can never open their file, even in their death. But because of the place he came from. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was right on that. He was very, very right on asking A.Otti, of what good is life if my people, who made me to lose my mother, who made me to lose my father, even his dog, and over 32 young able-bodied Biafra youths, on the day they call it a Python dance, Operation Python dance. Nnamdi Kanu have looked at on all this and said, these people can never die in vain. It's either I liberate them and get them justice, or I am willing to perish for their sake. Then you are bringing an offer of 500 billion naira. But if they tell you now, use that 500 billion naira to dredge Azul River, I mean all the whole river or lakes we have that have some distance or some kilometers to the sea, so that we have an international functioning seaport, you will not do it. You are giving him 500 billion naira. But if they tell you that 500 billion naira, you will see how wicked these people can be. You are offering him 500 billion naira. Look at our people traveling to this Xmas from different parts of that contraction they call Nigeria. Some people are still on the way sleeping. For the past 3 days, they left because of bad roads. No any single road again can connect from the southwest to the southeast. If not only single road, that bypass Bini. Now the whole road is blocked. The video is everywhere. People have been sleeping there. And in that sleeping, you don't have rest of mind, because anything can happen at any time. Either Fulanis will gang themselves now up, or some bad boys will gang themselves with AK-47 armed, come there now, either to kidnap or to rob everybody going to Xmas. You are giving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 500 billion naira and everlasting oil well. If I tell you to use that 500 billion naira to beautify every state and federal government owned institutions in that Biafra land, you rather squander that money than to use it to do it. But you can use that 500 billion naira to bribe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to drop an ideology which you know that is even older than the generations of Nnamdi Kanu. Biafra movement is an ideology, and it is older than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put all his generations, both coming and oncoming, both born and unborn, all of them put together, their generations both coming, counting to go, decades, both front and back. My brother, the ideology of Biafra is older than this thing, this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you want to shut him up. You want to buy it with 500 billion naira. Thinking that if Nnamdi Kanu accept 500 billion naira and said, okay, I quit the Biafra agitation, then you think that Biafra agitation or the movement is going to close. One day, you lied. Ojukwu did it. 1967 to 1970, just only 3 years. Only 3 years. After many years later, Masop sprung up from nowhere. You did Masop, the same thing you want to do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. You buy Rafa Wazirike off. You bought him over with money. He dropped the ideology. He signed whatever documents that keep him silent up to today, where me and you there. The same thing you want to do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because this is what is happening in a so-called our political leaders' circle. If there's any good thing that is going to come to the people of the Biafra land or the southeast, they rather block it than allow it to pass. Nnamdi Kanu is a good thing that happens to the Biafrans, to every living being, to every soul in Biafra land. Nnamdi Kanu liberated a lot of them from mental slavery and made them to understand that the life they are living is not what they're supposed to live. We are not free. Obi Kubana, any pakam he do, even if na party he do inside his house with his wife, they must invite him. EFCC must invite him to come and explain why he have to do that kind of party. But to him, he is free because he thinks he can fly all over the world, any country he wanted. But in his own country, he is not free. In his own country, Obi Kubana is not free. Imon is not free. Joey Zaz is not free. Atwes and all of them, in fact, no need to call them. All the Igbo trillionaires, whatever they call them, put all of them together. They are not free because they can never be like other tribes. Yet, you see somebody who is fighting for that very particular thing. You have money, but you cannot express yourself in a country where you call your own. You as a billionaire cannot express yourself because you are an Igbo man. And yet, you see somebody who want to fight that existential evil threat against you, you turn your back on him. It is too bad. I repeat, it is too bad. So A.Otti, you have joined the league. No problem. We are going to treat you the way we treat others. Let me just take few comments and we round up. Because as a Mengwangwa, is Otti aware of all this news? My brother, go go. Then the poster will reply, will say, you are still very much far from update. Go and verify of this news. As I say, it is indeed true. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was about to betray us, he would have done that long time ago.